Today's video is going to be about how to keep your pool clean without using harsh chemicals. So I'm going to share with you what I do for my pool to keep this pool crystal clear. You see the pool behind me, the water is clear. That's because of the stuff that I will be talking about in this video. Watch to the end and it will make sense to you how I'm able to keep this water clean without using harsh chemical. Use this H2H Super Shock treatment 4-in-1. So each of these bag, this 1 pound bag, it could treat 13,500 gallons. So a pool half of the size of this pool, about 13,000 or maybe a little bit more. So I have 40,000 gallon here. I really need 3. I use 6 to get fast results. So you want to get the bag as close to the water as possible. Stir it, mix it with the water as much as you can, because prevent the white dust to mix in the air and then you will end up inhaling it. So you take this, just throw it in as close to the water as possible. You see some left, get some more water like this. You get the idea. I start off with the deep end because most of the water are in deep end. I bought this solar sun cover for 3 reasons. Reason number 1 is so that all the leaves that fall in the cover, I could just clean it off with a garden hose. In the past, the leaves would fall in the water and I would have to clean that. That's one. And second, the chlorine in the water, when the sunlight hits the chlorine in the water, it neutralizes it. So when I'm covering it, I give long life to the chlorine. So the chlorine in the water stays longer. I don't have to add too much chlorine. And third most important thing is, whole day the sun hits this cover, the heat transfers into the water. When you want to swim, the water will be ready, nice and warm, not too cold. I purchased this reel with the pool cover as well to make the storage much easier. And as you see, turning the steering wheel is not a problem. It's easy turn. I didn't have any problem. It takes me a couple of seconds to start turning, and within a minute or so, the whole pool cover gets rolled in, which is very easy, compared to the winter cover. And putting the cover back onto the pool doesn't take much effort. 1 person or 2 person could do this job. It's not a heavy duty job at all. I'm going to test it today to see how it works. The reason I'm holding like this is because I'm trying to block off the solar panel, because you don't want this to run without water. So if you come closer, I have a jar of water. You see there's nothing going on in the water. Water is, I guess you could say, steady, clear. I'm going to take this, put it inside, right, and remove the cover. See what happens. According to the manufacturer, when the sun hits this, we should see bubbles coming or something happening inside. So I'm going to wait and see what happens. The water is changing into whitish color, and if you look up close, you see bubbles going up. So you know this thing is actually working. Right now, because the container is so small, you see color, but in the pool you don't see this color because you have so much water. But the goal is, when you buy this, do it like this. Set up this apparatus so you know if it works before you dump it in your pool. So this way, if you need to return it, you can. You see the water is still cloudy because I'm in the middle of opening the pool. What I did was, as you saw, I added some sun shock and that made it cloudy, which is good. Now I could have this solar sun shock added to the water. It will take a few days until the water clears. So this particular pool has 40,000 gallons. So one of the solar sun shock is not enough. So I bought 2 more. Those 2 are Remington solar sun shock, and the one that I just added, it's a different brand. I like to have different brand in case one fails for whatever reason. I will have another brand sun shock working. So right now, this has been a couple of days. It takes about a week or so depending on the sunlight. Sometimes you don't get sunlight, it will take longer because these sun shocks need about 4 to 5 hours of sunlight for it to work properly. So a few days later, if you look closely, this water is crystal clear. and this is what you want it to get to. I believe these sun shocks are a great solution from using any chemicals to your pool. I do have to use my pump to filter the water, and I do have to scrub the wall of the pool, and I have to use a robot cleaner to get the pool clean. But what the sun shock does is I don't have to add any chemicals that traditionally is added for clarifying water. If you found this video useful and find it beneficial, please don't forget to like this video, share it with your family and friends, and of course, subscription will be highly appreciated. Thank you for watching.